but what I was saying is, it was this lady, and she's a nice looker. She's very attractive, almost like a trophy when you take her out. But she did not keep me happy.
Mm.
Yeah, now the next man, she probably keep happy. To me, I'm a freak elite. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like to get down. You know what I'm saying? My thing messed up.
It skipped us for a second, but you're good.
Yeah, I like to get down. If I'm going to be intimate, I ain't going to play with it. It's no half step. I don't know how you took it. All I know is if I'm going to be intimate or I'm not going to play with a grown man over here, grown woman. I don't know how people going to take that, but that's what I do. And if they want to half step with theirs, that's fine. But me, if I'm going to be participating with my woman, I'm going to get down with it. I'm not going to play. Of course, they're going to be nights where you're less energetic and nights that you're more energetic. But all in all, I'm not going to play. And I understand that some nights is just the cuddle and the dates out and not being having sex. And then some nights is all the above. But and another thing that's important in a relationship should never be one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should never be one-sided. It should be a balance of things. But this woman made me so miserable, but I liked her. As soon as I dropped her off, a ray of happiness went over me.
Oh, wow.
And don't forget, she's a good looker. And but she's not keeping me happy, so I don't care who's with her. It don't bother me. I don't follow on Facebook. I can see her, just like if a woman complained to me, said, Derrick, you're not enough. I love you to death. We got a lot of stuff going. We're building an empire right here, but I love you. You're not enough. I said, what you mean? You need another man to put it on you better? And then she probably say, I don't know how to tell you this. And she probably say, yeah. I'm going to say, well, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, the other dude, and we can stay together. You know what I'm saying? And we can, if I can't satisfy, man, don't bother me. If we building an empire, we can stay friends with benefits. We could be boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know. We can have certain rules, but if it's either that or she cheating and I know it. She cheating and I don't know it, or I cheat and I feel it, or I already know what's going on with her.
I do feel like the main thing that matters is that you're on the same page. Whatever the situation is, as long as everybody is with it, that's all that matters.
That's what it is.
You don't got to worry about no outsiders, no tradition, no what everybody else think. If you and the person or the people you with are all on the same page, that's all that matters.
That's what a relationship is. Now, I'll just use that for example. Because you have relationships out here that, like, it's one of the worst things you can do. And I know it's tradition, and I know it goes back in the days. You don't have sex with a person until you marry them. You know that old tradition right there? And some people still go by, but you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
And you may be stuck with something that you don't know what you're getting.
That's true.
It may get worse over the years, and you can become this old, miserable man or woman. So it'll take for you to be the talk. And if you don't want to leave this person, because I can leave you. I can leave you back. And the only reason I can leave you because I love myself.
That's right.
I can love you too. But I know our time has expired, our seasons have gone, and I appreciate that. I love you. Can't wait to see you again. You can call me anytime if you need anything. Some people think, okay, he cheated or he broke up with me. Now I can't be his friend no more. I hate that mother. You know what I mean? God, hey, so what? Not trying to be funny. Do you have oral? And then she said no. Well, that's why he left you. That could be one of the reasons. Or he don't want to get oral, vice versa. Or he don't want to take you out on dates. And all you want to do is feel like a woman sometime and go out on dates. And you've been saying the same complaint for years. And then he'd be like, that's what you broke up with me for? Because I won't take you out. And then somebody else willing to take you out, put you in the car, put the convertible drop top down and hold your hand and go sit on top of a mountain and overlook the ocean with you and fall asleep together watching the rising of the sun. Yeah, that's what I broke up with you for. That's what that's all the thing I asked with you for. But I'm just saying, I'm just using that for example. I don't think that's the whole thing of the conversation.
Would you try to resolve it first, and then if it can't be resolved, then you leave?
That's why I gotta watch what I say. Of course, I'm saying that if a person is complaining about the same thing over, I'm just saying that is an example. I ain't saying that, okay, I put my shoe on the wrong foot, now we're going to break up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I was just using that for example. When a person keep nagging about the same thing and your partner is patient and trying to get you to come along with it and you're not, either y'all got to break up or you're going to step out and do what you're going to do. That's what I'm saying. Either you're going to be like, yeah, like, say if my girl want to mess with girls and I don't want to be involved with it. She want me to join.
Mm-hmm.
She'll mess with a girl a couple times, but that urge is gonna be there that she always want to do a threesome. That urge is gonna be there, and I'm not the man to give. She love me. That ain't got nothing to do with love. She just got one life, and she ready to put it down. Certain things in the back of her head she want to do, and somebody else might say, "Oh Lord, you don't supposed to be doing that." Man, kill your mother. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? We're talking real stuff here. We talking realistic stuff. We talking about. This is why relationships are like they are. But I ain't just talking about the sex. I'm talking about you don't get travel. You don't get to finish your business. You know how many people got great talent in business and won't do it because their boyfriend don't want her to be a singer, or their girlfriend don't want her to be a dancer because she don't want nobody else to see him in his tights or something like that, and they can't fully be themselves. But you got one life. And, you know, some people could really have been well off, but they got a relationship where somebody's holding them back. That's what I'm talking about.
That's true. Yeah, and that could be anybody, because other people, not only could your partner be in a way, but outsiders could be in a way too, and that still could hold you back.
Yeah, you got people that influence other relationships, and, you know, girl, you know, I seen your boyfriend, and this her friend. I seen your boyfriend and keep coming up with stuff, and he on the other side don't like your best friend because she created some type of animosity between y'all two. You know, you seen relationships like that, and she want to go out with her friend, but she don't want to decide between her boyfriend and her girlfriend because both of them help equally. In some way, the girlfriend might have been there forever before she got him, and the boyfriend might be something new, and he's trying to make something happen, but he don't understand their relationship, and that's when it comes to a point where somebody got to decide.
That's right. So do you think like a business relationship could work? And here's another one. Do you think arranged like marriages could work if everybody wants the same thing? Like, you know how some people get married so that the family can stay rich? Or that all of the families could stay connected to other powerful families. So the people who are doing the marriage know that that's what it's for. And so they agree on everything and they're still happy. You think that type of thing could work?
Hey, what I've kind of found out in my half a century on this planet is that so many different type of people in this world. So many different type of people in this world. And all of that stuff is possible. Like, I know people got married for business purposes.
Right.
But tax write-off purposes, for the benefits, because they work good together. You got people that's swingers. They're in relationships. You got people that they're married because they like to vacation together. They want to go to Jamaica, Hawaii, and they got the chemistry to do that.
You got people who actually like, that's what they do. Like you said, swingers. They like switching, and some of them like watching their partner.
Yeah, and then you got some people that they don't do nothing. Everything is like traditional. Everything is traditional. Everything. I'm talking about Christmas, birthday, holiday, everything. if it's they ain't got nothing that they do on their own. They ain't got nothing that they do. Everything is by the calendar. America made them and created them. They vote. They go to their birthdays, it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, got the turkey, dress up like pilgrims and everything. They don't got nothing within themselves. They don't even know they done been decorated so much, they don't even know who they are. Just like a Christmas tree. You know, a Christmas tree, when you first see a Christmas tree, that thing is sitting out there, and it's just sitting out there, a pine tree sitting out there in the yard, out there with all other trees. But a person go out there and chop it up. And with a tree, the deeper the roots, the stronger the tree is. The deeper the roots, the stronger the tree. And then you got a Christmas tree, somebody go chop that thing up, and then they bring it home. Then they take that tree, man, and they put balls on it and this color and hang candy canes on it and top it off with a star. And some humans are like that. They let people decorate them and put wreaths on them and turn them around, and they sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, like they a puppet. They just like follow everything.
And then at the end of everything, they take them and Christmas over with, and they throw them in the trash. Get rid of them. So don't let nobody decorate you. Find out who you are. And like you said, social media. Some people are injured by social media. I can have 2 likes, 1 like, 0 likes, and a following. Don't get me wrong. I wonder why people don't like it. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. Especially when I done drop some real stuff. You know what I mean? Especially when, because I won't raise off social media. Most of my ticket sales don't come from social media. I try it. I'll push it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely know that.
Yeah, but
I definitely know that.
I'm an upfront person, so a lot of people on social media, when they see my page, they go to One Big Production or Derrick Beamon, they really don't know me. And the only people that are pushed like the people that really, really know me. Now, every now and then I go into character and I put something out there, or I put some art out there, some type of video I made, or put something out there, and I get a whole bunch of more than expected strangers and stuff like that. But more likely, you know, I'm just a regular Joe Blue guy that's pushing himself to be extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
That's good though. Like you want to be extraordinary,
right.
And extra, isn't that like extra ordinary? Yeah. I saw something somebody posted. They said go to Mecca, and when you get there, be as extra as possible. I loved it. I can't wait to be as extra as possible. But it's the same thing as being extraordinary. It's not being average, being above average, and like having a mindset that everything you do is extra or it appears extra to other people, at least. But to me, extra just means above.
And you're right. The mindset, people mindsets, man. People mindset. That's the whole secret. Yeah, mindset.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how you get above. That's how you get ahead. That's how you enjoy your life. That's how you make money. That's how you get rich. That's how you create your business. That's how you exercise. It's your mindset. That's how you change.
That's right.
Yeah, it's your mindset. If your mind is on some average stuff, regular stuff, you reading everything average and traditional that everybody else reads and passed down to you, and you're going to be average and traditional because you're not applying the right skills or the right, you're not applying yourself, and you may be an extraordinary person beneath, but you don't know how to come out your shell, and you're scared to be yourself because your family didn't raise you like that, and you might be a different type of duckling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you what you think about this, because we talk about tradition and people decorating you and things like that. How do you feel about, all right, so you know how people they just don't want to follow tradition. How much do you think following tradition should be fought when it's not really having any impact or negative impact on your situation? And I'll use an example I gave because somebody told me that they're not going out on Valentine's Day no matter what. They're not taking no date or nothing. They won't go out on Valentine's Day no matter what. But then I'm like, what if Valentine's Day is the day where they give buy one, get one free or something like that, and she wants to go out just for the thing that's free or for something else? And is it just because it lands on Valentine's Day? That's the reason you won't go? And I really think that's like fighting it too much. Now you're fighting it too hard. What do you think about that?
Well, and it goes both. It's a balance between it, like A and B. Some people do it because of their religion. Like, they won't do it because they know the science behind that sextillion or that whole Valentine's Day. You got some people, they don't care. They just whatever they do. And you got some people that they don't want to be in it because it's like they're a part of it. For example, they say birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They say you hang with a person, you end up, being like them. Doing what they do. Either they're gonna rub off on you or you're gonna rub off on them. So, I think of that participating in it. It depends. It depends on it depends on, what the science is. Like, for example, Christmas. Christmas, a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas, and a lot of people do. More people do than they don't. And in certain religions, you don't supposed to even accept gifts. If you're not participating in Christmas, you don't supposed to accept the gift, because the whole meaning of the statement, they celebrating the birth of Christ. And some people disagree that he was not even born on December 25th.
Well, there was no calendar, so how is that even possible?
Right. So, and some people believe he was born in the month of harvest. December is never the month of harvest. Month of harvest is when everything is at its ripeness. You know what I mean? Sometimes that could be, inner August, September, when everything is plump and at its ripeness. The summer's about to go out, fall is about to come in. You know what I mean? So, some people won't participate because they saying, look, we don't believe in that. You saying that on this day he was born, and if I accept this gift, they so technical that they saying that means that I'm a part of everything that you believe. That he died on a cross. Some people don't believe he died on the cross. So it goes really far for that person to not to participate in it. It's almost like going into some type of thing where you just totally disagree with what they're doing, and you think it's not right, and you don't want to be a part of it at all. Now, that could be a certain extreme to some, but to that person, they don't want to participate in it. Now,
but what if the thing that you want to do has nothing but participating? Let's say my birthday is on December 25th, and you're like, oh, I can't take you off for your birthday because people think that's Christmas. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with whether or not it's Christmas, and it has nothing to do with participating. But since you don't want to be nowhere around it, does that mean I can't celebrate my birthday, or you can't celebrate my birthday with me? Or whatever it is. You said your mother's birthday was a certain day. Say your mother's birthday landed on something or a day that you don't particularly believe, Columbus Day or something like that. I don't think that's a reason to not celebrate your mother's birthday. So what? It's whatever else is going on at that time. That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Well, like I said again, you're right in a point, because you got a right to be right. And I was saying that some people don't even believe in birthdays.
That's true.
They don't think you can't celebrate birthdays either. You can't celebrate nothing that takes the mind off the Creator. It's almost saying that some people don't, some people, they just sensitive to stuff like that. And that's what they believe, and that's what they go by, and that's what they live by. And then some people, they're not so. They may have the same belief system, but they're not so extreme with it. Like, all right, man, come on, man, I get it. We get it. He's a part of this faith, and we get it that he don't celebrate, but this is the only opportunity that he has to be around his family. He ain't seen them in years, and he don't know when work is going to let off again, so that all of us can come and see each other. So some people use their wisdom in that type of form, and they're there. And it even says that, sometimes you shouldn't even eat the food, because that means that you're participating in what they celebrate or what they believe. And then some people, they'll eat the food and say, God forgive me. You know what I mean? God, I forgive me. And then I ain't eating it because I'm celebrating the birth of him. I'm eating it because that's my auntie, and I ain't had that chicken since I was 10. And, you know what I mean? That's why I'm eating it. So, it's all about your intention. It's all about that.
So it's about the reason and also how you feel about it in general. But then at the same time, if you're going to do it in a relationship, you both need to be agreeing on it too. Like, if you just don't celebrate birthdays because of your religion, how could you be, lined up with another person who does celebrate their birthday? Like y'all be in two different places all the time.
You can do that. I have a friend that's Christian.
Right.
I would like to say, that's my lady, and she's Christian. I got a lady that's non-Christian. She's elevated. She's Afrocentric. And she's she'll say Salam Alaikum, and you'll trip because, you know, she probably won't even, you're like, hold on, she's not even black, you know, or something like that. But the thing is, you can be in a relationship and you guys not have the same religion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my Muslim brothers are married to Christian women.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't say that'll work, and it depends on the skills of you. You can't judge a whole city by one person. I don't go to Cleveland because LeBron James was made a basketball player. I don't go to LA because Shaq.
Right.
Job for the whole city for one person. Each individual is an individual, and she applied their skills as needed. Some people, you know, I'm telling you, some people are just puppets and they follow just about everything that is on the outskirts. And then some people dig deeper. You can't just throw this in their face and just give it to them and tell them to believe. They
right.
gotta research this first. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna sacrifice because my auntie, because my mama, because nobody else, because I got my own fingerprint in my own life.
That's right. And there's going to be a time where they ain't going to be able to help you through whatever whatever journey you're on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. So, yeah, that's what I think. I think that, you know, just being in a situation where, like you said, you're just honest about the relationship. I love myself, and I love those in a relationship with me that I'm intimate with, that I'm resourceful for, that I help financially. I can't wait till they need something.
That's good.
Man, because they not like that. They're not like, baby, give me this, give me this. See, some women will take that wrong, and they'll be like, every chance they get, girl, he gave me money, he gave me money, he bought a new car, blah, blah, blah. Then you got some women that they don't want to ask you for nothing, and they're in a relationship, and all they want to do is make you go up and please you and enjoy you, and it don't matter if y'all spending time anywhere, under a tree, shade, trading water, holding each other with a blanket, eating a few slices of fruit. Time spent. It's a beautiful thing, you know. And then you got some ladies that they don't understand, and they snatch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah.
But you got some men who want to give that, and you know, I do feel like everybody is at a specific point where that's where they are at. Everybody doesn't have to be in the same place. I say this a lot too. If everybody was thinking the exact same way, the world would be a boring place. So everybody has to be somewhere doing something according to how they think and how they live.
Yeah,
so, you know, we can.
I agree with that. That's the beautiful thing about being yourself. Some people hide who they are. And some people not necessarily hiding. They don't got to tell everybody who they are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Their private self. They're not necessarily hiding. But that's the main thing. Like, I had to find, like, being myself. And that's why I think I suffered with drug addiction when I was younger, because I was trying to self-medicate myself. And I would say you're crazy, or you shouldn't do this, or you need to slow down. And when I slowed down, I got depressed.
Oh. You all right?
No. Oh boy, I thought I missed my exit and was about to call the George Washington.
Oh hell no! Oh gosh!
I was like, I'm about to go to New Jersey.
They'll let you out, but we'll try to get back in.
Yeah, I'm about to go to Manhattan, man. I was like, yo.
How much is that toll then?
Like $16, $17.
Ooh, I know you don't miss that about Virginia.
We're gonna talk about
because you don't got to pay those high ass tolls to go everywhere.
Yeah, Chesapeake, yes you do. Chesapeake Bay Tunnel, the same price.
$16?
Chesapeake Bay Bridge, $16 or $15.90 or something like that. Same thing. Yeah, we're gonna do this live again, but this is another topic I like to bring up. Inflation.
Yes, I know.
White House.
I know, that's like serious. I never really had to go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge unless I was really going somewhere. But like in New York, you almost got to pay to get anywhere. And then don't be in Jersey, because that's even worse.
Everything costs nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Everything costs nowadays, and it's for you to really I take that back. I'm gonna say for you to really enjoy life, you have to be grinding. That ain't true. But yeah, if you want to do certain things, you have to be able, if you want to do it on your own time, you have to be able to sit on a few pennies, man, and learn how to work a few pennies. And, you know, they always say, you hear somebody say, make your money work for you. And that's a hard thing to do, especially if you don't understand what that means.
Mm.
People work to get the money, but how do you make your money work for you? So when I first heard that, I was like, how? You know what I mean?
How?
I got to sacrifice my time or something. So,
but you learn and you still going through it. And then I also think, like, nobody ever stops learning. There's never a point where you can be like, all right, I learned everything. I'm finished now.
Never.
You're going to always be learning something. You're going to always be having an experience. Everything's always going to be changing around you.
That's why you're going to have people that disagree all the time, because they probably haven't learned what you learned. Or they probably totally agree and probably never going to learn or take or grasp a hold of what you got, what you learned, or what you're saying. And then 3 years later, they might find out what you're saying. They might investigate it. They might like, oh, snap, I was yelling, I was loud, proud, and wrong. She was right. You know what I mean? She was right.
You don't need a bunch of yes men, because you can't learn from them. One thing you can learn is the word yes.
Yeah. And when you're trying to be busy and grinding, you got to learn to say no. Like, this is the only time I got time to talk to you is because we ride it. You know
That's
what I mean?
Okay.
You know, we'll have other times, but driving and in the traffic, and I got the phone hooked up to the vehicle, that helps everything out. You know what I'm saying? I think about selling this car too.
But just let me know when you're free again, and then we'll do it again next week.